We're proud to have supported over 50 projects with almost £750,000 worth of funding. These projects have been a huge asset to our rural areas, with over 1,200 volunteers taking part in the various different community groups and projects that we've supported, whether that's on environmental schemes, energy projects, on community sports clubs, community halls. There's such a wide variety of projects that have come into the rural anchor, and they've made a real difference, I believe, over the last couple of years. One in particular that stood out to me was an energy project we done for a rural community centre. Feedback from that particular group was it literally cut their bills to a third of what they were paying. And this is a community centre that supports ballet classes, it supports social inclusion in terms of people meeting up. It's a really well-used community centre. Another one is the Waterfalls project in Penllygau Trust in Penllygau Woods. Yeah, I'm happy that we've done a huge amount of good.
So the project in this case that was funded by the Rural Anchor team was called Living Libraries, Rural Roots and Community Conversations, where we recruited 40 volunteers locally to behave as living resources to support children's learning. It's a very rich opportunity for children to find out what life was like when older members of the community were young children in their localities. And what was lovely was we knew that the children would get a lot out of the project, but it was really lovely to see what the volunteers got out of the project as well. It sort of prompted reminiscence of things that they hadn't thought about for a long time. It was really pleasurable and valuable for everybody involved.
What I liked about taking part was probably meeting new people.
I liked meeting new people and learning about their lives. I liked how to interview people and learning new skills.
We're a community football club that's at the heart of the community. We have over 500 young people playing football, boys, girls, men and ladies. We've been delighted to receive funding for solar panels and backup batteries. This has been an amazing opportunity for the club that's helping us reduce our costs and to become a greener football club. We received a grant of £23,130 and we were absolutely delighted to receive this funding. As a football club, we were dealing with high costs and the cost of living crisis has affected us. The grant has had an amazing impact on the organisation. It's helped us cut our bills, but it's also enabled us to become more environmentally friendly and educate young people about how we need to look after our energy and use renewable energy as much as we can. We are a football club, but we also have a role in educating young people as well, and we're so grateful to be part of this project.
The project funded what we call the Mae'r Agriculture and Farmer Engagement and Needs Analysis project, delivered by Gymunedau Cymru. There's a whole portion to the north of Swansea of farming and agricultural land and communities, and it helped us learn more about the quality of land there, the suitable types of crops, animal agriculture, also connections with the farming community and farmers themselves.
The Wildlife Trust of South and West Wales manages over 100 reserves, some of the region's most precious places, and our mission is to rebuild biodiversity and connect people with wildlife in South and West Wales. This project funded a number of things. When we first took ownership of this site, there was areas that had been used as landfill, areas where other things had been tipped. We had to have a big clean-up, that was the first thing. We had a number of skips of rubbish away, scrap metal recycled and so on. And the other threat to the site that meant we were struggling to manage it, the habitats, was the trespass grazing. So the project funded fencing by contractors, materials so we could do fencing ourselves with volunteers and secure the boundaries of the sites. Without Rural Anchor funding, we'd have been able to do some of it, but nowhere near all of the work that we've managed to deliver.
The Rural Action Group has been extremely effective in bringing in a whole range of different voices, people with different experiences, people from different backgrounds, with different expertise to help ensure that the projects that have gone forward for funding are the best projects that they can be and that they have the maximum impact on the community. Without that group, you would be missing out on a whole range of expertise, a whole range of abilities that the group has brought together, comprised mainly of volunteers.